Now, I know all of you have heard of the name Klaus Schwab's. There's nobody who listens who has not heard of that name. But how many of you can say you know who Yuval Noah Harari is? Well, if you don't, you better get to know him. Who is this man? Well, he is the one who has the ear of Klaus Schwab's. He would, for all intents and purposes, is the muse for Klaus Schwab's ideology of the world that he envisions for all of us. This gentleman is a humanist. He believes in the infinite worth and value of machines, of automation, of technology. He believes that there are certain illusions that we all live with, such as freedom, that there's no such thing as freedom. It's an illusion. Feelings are an illusion, essentially. It's not something that's valid or real. That we are all hackable human animals, and that we've evolved over time, but the next 100 years we'll see an immense evolution where we'll have non-organic beings, these super beings come out of nowhere who will run our very lives. They will take all this data, all this driven data, and they'll be able to, with the technology, be able to process computation so quickly that this AI will solve the world's problems. That really the problem is us human beings who are emotional creatures causing all the havoc. But if we could just have more technology, and technology in the hands of a few who would program and control this, the world would be so much better. He fashions himself a god. If you listen to him speak, that's how he views himself. He's like a divine entity with divine powers. He feels that free will is dangerous. If it's dangerous, you can see why these people have no issue with taking your freedoms away. They believe freedom is an abstract concept. It's an illusion that you're living with, and that your feelings and anything they do to you are irrelevant. They're just chemical reactions. They're not necessarily anything that has any validity. These are devout atheists. They believe that God is a human creation. He's an invention, a myth. Just like freedom is a myth, just like feelings are a myth. These people see themselves as gods, and they feel that intelligence with no soul is the wave of the future. There is no such thing as a soul, and we want a soulless technology, a soulless society, because then it will be able to be programmed to make better decisions. They don't feel that you should have because again, the free will thing is an illusion in their mind. They feel because you're hackable, you can be easily manipulated and influenced to make decisions. Now, I find that really ironic because these are the same people who want to manipulate and coerce you into doing things. But the way he presents it, he's very clever. He presents it as the big corporations and big government will do this, so we somehow have to give these people the control so they'll do a better job. However, the sad part of it is, well, not the sad part, the reality of it is these folks are aligned with government, with big government all over the place. Because at the end of the day, for the vision of Yuval Noah Harari to be enacted, he needs the power of the state. State has the power to enforce laws. They have policing. They have all of these things that Yuval and Klaus don't possess. So they need this sort of stuff. I encourage you to watch his video, to watch what he has to say. Once you've watched it, you'll really realize where all of this ideology comes from and what drives the decisions of these people and the direction they're headed. And you can see why they want a digital currency. They want everything to be digital. They want it because they feel there is so much more control. And the only people I believe he feels should be hacking us human animals is him and his friends. They should be the ones because they have a divine they see themselves as divine beings, even though they're not gods. They don't believe in a god. They are godlike because this technology that they understand better than most, this AI they will help create, will allow people to make good decisions based on what they feel the good is and the programming they input into it. So please check this man out. I would say he's very dangerous, definitely worth knowing. You need to know who these people are. And it's easy for us to constantly be pointing to Klaus Schwab, but we realize, given his age and everything else, he is not going to be here forever. This young guard, these people who are coming behind, who are using people like Klaus and hiding in the wings, are the people we need to know because they are the ones we're going to be truly contending with. Just like Joe Biden doesn't run the White House, there's people behind him that run everything. We need to know who the puppeteers are, And I'll tell you, Yuval Noah Harari is one worth knowing. Thanks for watching. Any comments you have, please post them in the comment section. Also, follow me on Rumble and Locals. I will see you next time.